What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Onmyoji. Now, in today's video, let's talk about souls, shall we? For the purpose of this discussion, let's use Yuki as our foundation. As far as I am aware, I think this is the SR character that everyone gets, so I think she's a really good foundation for our souls talk. Now, when you're thinking about building a soul set for your character, there are two screens that you really want to be familiar with. It's your info tab and your souls tab, obviously. But let's start off with the info tab. Here, this will tell you what your character is strong with. So attack in this example is S rank, so she's a very, very good attacker. Her speed and crit are both A rank, so she's very good there. And then her HP and defense are both B rank, which are, pretty average. Now, there are two different ways of thinking about building a soul set. You can either, number one, make your strengths even stronger, so kind of focus on attack, speed, and crit, or you can focus on your shortcomings like HP and defense to kind of level off your character. Now, for me and this character and the way that I have her built in my team, I want to kind of emphasize her strengths. So I'm gonna be focusing on her attack and her speed. And that really synergizes with the way I have her soul set up, which is the next part. Let's take a look. Now, if you take a look at the screen here, this will give you a preview of every single soul set in the game and all of the 2-slot and the 4-slot bonuses. Every single soul set has their own unique 2-slot and 4-slotter. So if you kind of take a look at a few examples here, if you take a look at this one, this is one you have access to at the very start of the game. The 2-slot bonus is an HP plus 15, and the 4-slot bonus is decreased damage by 30%. Now, when you build your character, you always want to have a 4-slot and a 2-slotter. Now, for the character that I'm showing you here, Yuki, my 4-slotter is Shadow. Deals an extra 40% damage against units with 70% HP or more. Now, the reason why I have her like this is because two things. So, number one, if you go look at her info tab, I have her speed set up to be 110. She is the fastest person on my starting lineup team. She always goes first. And I want her to go first because I want her to have access to the beginning. Like when you start the fight, you have access to orbs. I want her to always use my starting orbs to cast Blizzard. I always want her to do Blizzard first because this is a strong AoE and it has a chance to freeze people. So when I start, I want to AoE the entire board with this Blizzard ability. So I always want to make sure that she is the fastest person on my team. And I want to capitalize on the fact that she's going first, and I'm guaranteed to know that the enemy that I'm going against is full HP at this point. Now, if you don't have a character using a soul set like Shadow going first, you really kind of screw yourself over because if they go like fourth, you really kind of risk them not being at 70% HP or better. So depending on what your team makeup is, you can kind of play with that. But the easiest way to do that is to make sure that this character that's using the Shadow set is your fastest character to make sure that they're going to do the max damage allowed with this passive. So that's the way I have her set up. So she always goes first. I have her set up with a 4-slotter when it comes to Shadow. And then I have her set up in a 2-slotter, and I think this is Harpy. Where's Harpy at? It's Harpy somewhere. Somewhere around here. There it is. Harpy, I have her as her 2-slot bonus. Her 2-slot bonus basically gives her attack bonus 15%. And as we've shown in this video, her other primary stat is attack, which is S rank. So she gets a lot of bonus from kind of focusing on attack, and that's the way that I have her set up. So this is how you think about souls, right? You think about what the character can do as far as their skills are concerned, how they synergize in your team, and then just kind of capitalize on it. And it's that simple. Another tip that I want to kind of give you guys while we're here in this video is that a lot of people were kind of confused on, even though this is kind of a standard hero collector and it kind of follows the standard hero collector vibe, a lot of people were really confused on what they should actually do every day. Because when you go in here to explore, there's a lot of things to explore. Now, really what you need to do, you kind of have to change your mindset when you play Onmyoji. When you log in for the day and you have 177 sushis to burn, you really kind of have to sit back and ask yourself, what do I want to focus on today? What do I want to grind on today? Do I want to get a bunch of evolution materials to evolve the character? Do I want to get souls for a different character to kind of get their abilities up? I mean, do I want to do PvP? You really have to kind of focus on what you want to do every single day. And the reason why I say that is because today, just to kind of give you an example, if you take a look at my character, what I want to do, I want to replace these 1-star, I don't even know what you want to call these things. I want to replace these 1-star thingies, these 1-star souls. I want them replaced, and I want to try my best to get 2 stars or at least 3 stars if I'm really lucky. So I'm going to be using a lot of my stamina today to try to get better shadow drops. Now you can do that a few different ways. So of course you can do that by, if you go here down to your chapter list, you can easily tell which one has the thing I'm looking for. So chapter 2, this gives me the best odds of getting these. Oh, that's so bad. Come on, guys, get it together. This gives you a really good chance of finding these soul fragments, but that's not the only place that you can get them from. So if you take a look at what you're looking for here, chapter 2, that's where I am now. So I can grind this stage until I'm blue in the face to get drops. That may or may not work. I can also do this right here, which is only available on Fridays mainly, as well as Saturday and Sunday. I can also go into the shop, and I can also basically fight Orochi. Someone's gonna be mad that I got that pronunciation wrong. But if you take a look at what I'm looking at here, so for chapter 2, I'm looking for Shadow. If you look here at Soul, it says Friday, as well as Saturday and Sunday. So today is Saturday. So I want to go over here to Soul to kind of capitalize on getting as many of those shadows as I possibly can. So I'll go over here to Souls, I'll click here, and then what I'll do is I'll always try to do a team because you get better bonuses when you're in a team. Also, when I go in there, I want to make sure that my bonuses are going as well. So Orochi grants more soul, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do battle experience points even higher. Right now, I'm not doing evolution stages, so don't have this buff running. If you're not running Evo stages, don't worry about it. So we'll go over here to Souls, click here. Now, you always want to do team, create team. I always say everybody's invited from 1 to 60 because I can kind of carry this myself, but I just get better rewards if people are here. Now, everybody in chat basically gets kind of a pop-up letting them know that I have started this. So if you don't have any stamina, you can always just kind of go here and say, okay, someone's, doing something. Let me just join. Hopefully we actually get somebody here. If not, I might have to invite people. It's usually not this long, to be honest. Let's see. Who wants to join me? Who wants to join? Ah, come on. Can I look at that. That's cool. You can kind of game the system that way. Well, isn't that unfortunate? That is unfortunate. All right, well, oh. Are we gonna get one more? Ah, come on. Now, this is a really good reason to be on Discord. So you can kind of just synergize with people that are on the Onmyoji Discord. Say, hey, who wants to just grind like crazy today? Stay in the same team and just go. I think I'm just going to just start this one. And here we go. Let's see my girl in action. So she should go first. There's the Blizzard. Does maximum damage there because everyone has 70% HP or better. G to the G. So that's kind of the gist of what you're going to be doing in this game. You kind of want to focus on characters that you like, take a look at what type of synergies you want to set up, and then go grind for it. And then, of course, reap the rewards as your team gets stronger and more synergized, and go own people in PvP and all of that good stuff. But that is Onmyoji in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I helped you in some way when it comes to building your character and kind of planning your day out, because that was the #1 question that I kind of received, was like, people were just kind of like, what do I do? Like, what do I do every day? Well, it's kind of up to you. It was whatever you want to focus on that day, ladies and gentlemen. There is no wrong answer. And then, of course, do events as well. So always do events, but when it comes to what you spend your stamina on, it just really depends on what character you want to make strong today. I just, like, look at this. Like, I love the fact that she had, I don't know what this character does, but it looks like she has a link, like a mercy link, connecting these two characters together, I guess making them stronger in some way. I don't really know. Maybe it's like an attack up or something like that. Also, like I said, this is what you want to kind of be looking out for if you want to do other stages with other people. You'll have this kind of go across the world. Or is it system? There it is, system. And then you can just tap to join, and you'll see it right here. So it's very, like a lot of these games, this like ticker is so worthless. Like people don't pay attention to it 99% of the time. Here in Onmyoji, you do want to pay attention to it, and you do want to kind of join people's team here, especially EXP Spirit, because these are temporary. Coin Spirit is temporary, so you want to definitely jump into that. These are just kind of like stages that only happen on an RNG chance. So if you have the opportunity to join one of these, definitely join one. And here is Orichi. So we're doing pretty good. Like I said, I knew I could pretty much carry this one here. I'm going to show you one last soul before we end the video, to show you my Vampira, who is actually my favorite character in the game right now. So really, for the purpose of this video, I was talking about Yuki, but the person I'm really working on is Vampira here. I think that's how you say her name, but I'll show you how I have her set up. All right. There we go. You're thinking about what move you're going to use there? And that, one more hit, and that is GG. You can be my friend. You can be my friend. And there you go. There's a shadow one right there, exactly what I wanted. And you can actually just continue on over and over and over and over using that feature there, which is fantastic. So remember what I said. If you want to find a specific soul, the game tells you exactly where to find it. Here at Chapter 2, or fight that boss that I just showed you, mostly on Fridays, but as well as Saturday and Sunday. You can also buy it from the shop as well. I'll show you that really quickly. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you go to mall, every single day you want to go to the mall, go to the soul shop. Now this one, I've already bought everything out of the shop. I've bought every single thing out of the shop except for the 30,000 ones. And that's something you want to do every single day. Go in here and buy everything because they're super cheap. I would not buy the 30,000 ones unless it's something that you really want, but I buy all the other ones every single time. Actually, just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to just refresh it so you can see. Who cares? Who cares? It's just money. So I go in here and buy all of the cheap ones. All of the 600 ones, I just buy them just to keep them. But these big expensive ones, I would only buy if I really needed one to kind of complete a set. Fortune Cat is actually legit. Oh, that's actually legit and super expensive. But that's another way to get souls here. And like I said, as we end the video, I'll show you the other character that I have set up, what type of souls I have set up with her. So the souls that I have set up on her, and something that I really want to work on today, is I have her set up with Nightwing. So her 4-set bonus here is converts 20% of damage dealt into HP. Now, if you know anything about this character, her skills are all about lifesteal. So I've kind of, instead of kind of focusing on her stats, I focus on her skills when it came to her souls. So all of her abilities give her HP, and now her soul gives her even more HP. So she's really hard to kill, and I love when people focus on her because she does have, you know, low HP, low defense. So the AI kind of focuses on her and tries to kill her, but she's really able to kind of bring herself back from the brink of death. And look, I have a little bio bonus. Yay. So anyway, guys, that will do it. Once again, this is Onmyoji. This game has a ton of depth. A lot of all of this synergy, what you're going to be using it for is, of course, doing raids, doing co-ops, clearing chapters, and, of course, PvP, which is what I'll show you in another video. So, once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching. This is Onmyoji, and I will see you guys next video. Later.